And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Left yourself an opportunity. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's disappointing.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with a 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. From around 140 yards here.
Pretty good win back into the player's face. That dog will hunt.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Right at it from out of the bunker. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, this looks pure. Oh, what a big putt to make that one. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
He's currently in a share of 6th. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Rolling end over end. His putt's looking great.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from around 135 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
If they can sink this, they'll pull ahead of Fowler. This could get interesting.
This one's tracking. A par putt awaits. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? 14 feet to the cup. Hey, nice looking line. And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Just one off the lead after that hole. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
far. They've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
This one's for birdie.
Looking good so far.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Well struck. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice. They've chosen to club down on this one.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh, right by the hole. And that should secure the par on this one. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Opting for the 5-wood. They get a little ground draw here. Yeah, that was a safe play. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Wonderful putt, and that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Checking the standings now, and they're currently tied for first with multiple major champion Colin Morikawa. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Playing from around 210 yards here, he shares the lead. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, that almost went in the hole.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
That's well played. Pin high. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Ooh. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. It's got a chance.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Quality shot, that one. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
You like me and thought that had a chance? Currently 4 under for the event. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Should find the green.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler?
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure.
Wow, that really put some pressure on their playing partner. I think this rivalry just got a bit of a boost with that amazing approach.
And that looked good for a long time. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach.
One win is good, but 2 wins would be great.
I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, just missed.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, you know you want to.
And down she goes, the long-range bomb.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. This one could take a little bounce to the left.
That's inside the house of opportunity. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole. Looking for another birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Leading by a shot after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here. Must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle.
Pretty good shot there.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with long of this green.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. And that should secure the par on this one. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That's heading for the fairway. From around 120 yards here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
Club up. I like this play.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Not the end of the world. There's another chance. Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.